Welcome, dear listeners, to another immersive night of literature lullabies, where we bring the most haunting, thrilling, and timeless stories to life. Tonight, we step into the chilling world of Gothic horror, where darkness lurks in the shadows and a sinister presence waits in the night. Our story is none other than Bram Stoker's Dracula, the legendary tale of the undead Count who haunts the Carpathian Mountains, preying on the innocent and stirring fear in the bravest of hearts. This is a story of terror, mystery, and the eternal battle between good and evil. Are you ready to venture into the eerie corridors of Castle Dracula? Then, settle in, dim the lights, and let the shadows take over. Music shifts to a low, suspenseful tune as the story begins. Our tale begins with Jonathan Harker, a young English solicitor, as he embarks on a journey to Transylvania. His mission? To finalize a real estate transaction for a mysterious nobleman, Count Dracula. As Harker's carriage winds through the eerie Carpathian Mountains, the villagers whisper warnings, crossing themselves at the mere mention of the Count's name. That night, Jonathan arrives at Castle Dracula, an ancient fortress looming against the moonlit sky. The door creaks open, and standing in the dim candlelight is the Count himself, tall, pale, and unnervingly composed. "Welcome to my home. Enter freely and of your own will." His voice is calm, yet there is something unnatural about his presence. Days pass, and Jonathan soon realizes he is a prisoner in this cursed castle. Dracula's behavior is unnatural. He casts no reflection in mirrors. He scales the castle walls like a spider, and most chillingly, one night, Jonathan stumbles upon a forbidden room where three eerie women, Dracula's brides, approach him, their eyes glowing with hunger. Just as they are about to sink their fangs into him, Dracula commands them to stop. "He belongs to me." A fate even more terrifying awaits him. Back in England, Jonathan's fiancée Mina and her dear friend Lucy Westenra exchange letters, blissfully unaware of the horrors approaching them. But soon, Lucy begins to change. She sleepwalks at night, growing weaker each day. Strange marks appear on her throat. Dr. Van Helsing, an expert in the occult, is called to investigate, and he suspects a sinister force is at work. And then, Dracula arrives in England. A storm rages as a ghostly ship, the Demeter, drifts into Whitby Harbor. The crew is gone. The captain, dead, clutching a crucifix. Only one passenger remains, a mysterious black dog that vanishes into the night. Lucy's condition worsens. She craves blood, becomes sensitive to sunlight, and finally succumbs to the dark curse. On a chilling night, she rises from the grave, a vampire, prowling the night for innocent victims. With a heavy heart, Van Helsing and Lucy's suitor, Arthur Holmwood, stake her through the heart. freeing her soul. Determined to destroy Dracula, the group hunts him down, tracing him back to Transylvania in a final climactic chase. As the sun begins to rise, Jonathan and his allies corner the Count in his coffin. With one swift strike, Dracula is vanquished, his body crumbling to dust. The nightmare is over, or is it? Dracula is more than just a horror novel. It is a psychological exploration of fear, power, and human resilience. Bram Stoker masterfully weaves themes of good versus evil, science versus superstition, and desire versus restraint. Themes still relevant today. Dracula himself is the embodiment of forbidden temptation, much like the struggles we face between our desires and responsibilities. His very existence challenges Victorian morality, making him a symbol of both dread and allure. The novel also reflects societal fears, fear of the unknown, of foreign invaders, of losing control. Even today, Dracula's legend lives on, inspiring countless films, adaptations, and modern vampire myths. But at its heart, Dracula is about human courage. Though the Count possesses supernatural power, it is the human spirit, love, and loyalty that ultimately defeat him. A reminder that even in the face of darkness, light will always find a way. Soft, eerie piano music plays as the story concludes. And so, dear listener, we close the coffin on this haunting tale. But Dracula's shadow lingers in folklore, in literature, and perhaps even in the quiet corners of the night. If this story captivated you, let me know in the comments. What do you think makes Dracula such a timeless legend? Are you drawn to the horror, the mystery, or the eternal battle between dark and light? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling bedtime stories from the depths of classic literature. Until next time, may your dreams be filled with thrilling adventures, and may you always sleep with a light on. Soft music fades into the darkness,